This is a general reading for Capricorn for the week of September 22nd through the 28th. So if Capricorn is your sun or moon rising or Venus, this is a general reading for you. So take what resonates and leave the rest. For the month of September, I again have that special of a complimentary 30-minute reading for one person who either subscribes or puts in a comment. So if you want to be considered, please subscribe or put in a comment, and know that I do read all your comments and I so appreciate them. The kind words, prayers that are sent to me, and also for my fur babies. Thank you so much. Also, if you like the video, thumbs up, like it, that helps the logarithms. If you're not a subscriber, please consider subscribing. It is free. It does not cost anything. And I will not send you any marketing texts, emails, nothing. I will not do that. I will send you an email if you are the one that's selected for the complimentary reading. And the other advantage, there's the advantage of being a subscriber is when you're considered for the selection for the reading. And if you hit the notification, you'll be notified when the videos come out. I am planning some other things in the future for the subscribers, maybe some specials on readings, or when I move and I have a studio, I maybe do a Zoom for the subscribers. So there'll be some things coming up. But right now it's free, and I'm not going to, do any marketing or anything. So it helps the channel. Now, I also have the September special of the half-hour reading where I would send you a video. And that is $22, normally $30. And I'm using the funds from that for my vet bills. Jason had a little health setback 2 weeks ago. He's been on antibiotics, but he has to go for follow-up. And I still have my concerns about Gypsy. She's on medication. And then this coming week, I'll probably have to have her cross the Rainbow Bridge, and will cost me money. So, I'm going to set money aside for that. So if you're interested in that half-hour reading, send me an email. My email address is down below. I also have other information on other readings if you're interested in those. Today I'm going to be using the Morgan Greer deck, and I have, and I'll be pulling some oracle cards. I have Nina here on the table. She's supervising the tarot cards. Jason's in the bedroom. Gypsy and Milo are in the sitting room because it's raining outside, and Hope is in the garage. I have the door open, he can come and go. I had to help him get in, figure out how to get in the garage. He'd forgotten. He's, blind, deaf, and he's got dementia now. So he's in out of the rain, but he can come into the courtyard when it quits raining. So that's where everybody is. I have shuffled the deck, and let's see what we have coming up this week for you, Capricorn. And the very first card is, oh, this is good. Six of Swords, you're moving forward. Crossed by the star. Whatever is going on, it's destiny. Now I'm putting the card over the star because the star has that naked lady. So what's ever going on, you got the Six of Swords, you're moving into smoother water, and where you're going, it's the destiny. You're right on track with what you're supposed to be doing. At the base of it is the Ten of Pentacles. Look at that. Then we have behind you was your Seven of Cups. You just, the Seven of Cups, you decided what are your choices, and the Six of Swords is moving forward. What's on your mind is the King of Rods. Then ahead of you is the Justice card. Then we have the Four of Swords, the Two of Pentacles, the Knight of Rods, and the final outcome is the King of Cups. King of Cups with, oh, look at this. Look at those two. That's your final outcome. So whatever it is, it could be love, it could be moving, but look at that, Ten of Cups. Rainbows, love, prosperity. It can be prosperity. and the King of Cups. So love's coming. Now, you don't have to have a relationship. We all have free will. So, you know, it can also be moving, but it can be learning to love yourself also. You can interpret it that way. Then we have, we have your Queen of Cups with your Knight of Rods. Yes, love is in the air. Two of Pentacles with the Judgment, and I'll show the cards as I go through here. Then we have the Four of Swords with the Seven of Pentacles. Then we have ahead of you the Justice card with the Two of Rods. Five of Swords, or Five of Pentacles crowning you. Behind you, behind you was the Tower. So this is behind you. You had to make some choices, or maybe a restriction on your choices, but it's behind you. You had a Tower moment. The Ten of Pentacles with the Page of Pentacles, and then you're reading about your King of Swords crossed over by love. So you have the King of Swords with the Ace of Cups, and your final outcome is the King of Cups with the Ten of Cups. For someone, for several, if you wanted love, love is coming. Love is coming to you. So it's in several different places. Well, and in Wayne, also the Queen of Cups. So if you want a relationship, it's coming. Could be for someone you're moving, but I think it's more relationship. And if you don't want a relationship, you can learn to love yourself, take care of yourself. You can interpret it different ways. You all have free will. You do not have to have a relationship. Now, it is about, and look at here, we have the Star. So whatever is going on and moving to smoother waters. Now, when I see the Star card with all of these cups, it could be your soulmate. Because the soulmate, you know, the stars, it is planning on the other side before you come here, destiny. And when I see the stars with love, often, you know, a person card, I think of it can be your soulmate, which is that, you know, on the other side, you decide that this is the person that, you know, you were going to be with in this life. Now, soulmates don't have to be forever. Again, you know, it's all about learning and learning about yourself and learning about that other person. But I'm thinking that there could be a soulmate. This could be because of your cups and the Star, and you are moving into smoother water. You've left some situations that were turbulent, and you're moving to smoother water. You're being very optimistic. You are focused on the direction you want to go, and it is in the stars that the direction that you are now moving out of those difficulties into smoothness. And it can be, even with cups, moving from difficult situations to new beginnings, new opportunities, new love. It's very possible. And then we have here the King of Swords and your Ace of Cups. Could be that this is your soulmate, the King of Swords, Ace of Cups, new love, new opportunities. The King of Swords is, you know, that man who's mature. He knows what, you know, he wants, not aggressively, but he's confident of who he wants, who he is. When he speaks his truth. It's none of this, he knows what he wants, he speaks his truth, and he's very decisive. And then the Ace of Cups can be a relationship with this person. Now, the King of Cups can also represent an organization, and it could be not, you know, it could be job. I don't think it's a job, but sometimes cups and new beginnings can represent prosperity, because you do have, yes, for some you could be getting a good job offer, because at the base of it is the Ten of Pentacles, and you have a message on the Page of Pentacles. So for some, you're going to get a message about abundance, and it can be from this organization. This could be a person, a boss, It can be a large organization and new beginnings. So for someone, it could be a job with lots of prosperity, and you're going to hear about it. There it is. Could be also a lump sum of money coming to you that you're hearing about, because it's prosperity, and the King of Swords can represent an individual, or it can be like a large company or organization. So you can interpret it a couple of different ways. Could be money, could be love, and if it's money, you know, you're going to hear you're going to, at the base of it is hearing a message about money and a lot of prosperity, because it's got all the good energy, and you're moving out of this difficult situation. I had the same thing with Sagittarius, and I'm going to say it to you also. If you have been waiting for a lump sum, if you've been waiting for some sort of monetary decision, it's going to start now. It is in the motion, because you know, it's the Six of Swords, moving to smoother waters. You're getting the message about the Page of Pentacles and the money coming to you. So it's moving forward, and if you've been waiting for some sort of settlement, some sort of money coming to you, you're going to hear about it. And then you have the new beginnings here. It could also be related, for some of you, related to a house. It could be the sale of property, for example. But whatever it is, it can be love, sale of property, a settlement, and it is moving forward, because behind you now was the Seven of Cups and the Tower moment. Now, the Seven of Cups is looking what your choices are or were, and now when I look at the Seven of Cups, you know, people were, you know, sometimes you think, oh, I don't want to make a mistake, I don't know what's there. Well, there are no mistakes. There is whatever choice you have, whatever you chose was exactly as it should be. And you learn from it. If you made a choice that you wished you would have had more information, then it's, you know, you move on. You learn from that situation. And there's a Tower moment. It could be that you had to make a choice instantly or quickly because of this Tower. And it could have been affecting your choices, because it was the Tower, which is the universe getting you moving forward into a new situation. Because what's on your mind is that there was the King of Rods and something about money. Now, that's going to be your Tower moment. It could have been, well, it could have been like a change of employment, for example. But it's in the past. It's not like someone, you're not going to lose your job in the future. If it just happened, or maybe there was a redefining of the work. The King of Rods can represent an individual or an organization, and the Five of Pentacles can be some restrictions or some maybe money owed you that didn't come. I mean, this is on your mind, but then at the base you have the money decision coming. It could have been, you know, work. It could have been maybe a raise that didn't happen, or it could be a decrease of hours. But you know, it's the King of Rods, can be an individual, or it can be an organization, and the Five of Pentacles can represent some decisions about money. It could have been possibly that you thought you were going to get a promotion that you didn't get, or a job that you applied for that you didn't get, but that's what's on your mind. However, ahead of you, you have the Justice card, a decision, and you're looking at your options. So it turns it around. Now, the Two of Rods is you looking in the horizon, having not decided yet. You've got your crystal ball, so you're going to be following your intuition. And the Justice card represents you making a decision, or it can be someone else making a decision, and you look at your options. But I think this is you looking at your horizons and making a decision in the direction you're going to go, because you had your Tower moment, you had your Five of Pentacles. So, you know, it could be some adjustment, and then you're looking at your options to make a decision, because what's around you is the Seven of Pentacles represents work, could represent that You've put in your hard work, you learned the skill, you nurtured it, and now you're waiting for the compensation. And the Four of Swords is just sort of being in limbo. It could be not making any decision about work at this time, taking a break and assessing. You know, it could have been that you're with that organization and maybe you didn't get the promotion, but you're going to stay for a while. It's just sort of being in that moment of assessing where you are, because ahead you're looking at your options and making a decision. And this is around you. This is the energy around, and this is about work and just sort of standing still for a moment before you move forward. And what we have ahead is balancing for Judgment. This is looking at what you want to manifest. Judgment is the manifestation, and the Two of Pentacles is looking at your options to decide what direction or what you want to manifest. Where do you want to go? Do you want to stay where you are? Do you want a new job? You know, do you want to be self-employed? So you're looking at what your options are, the decision. But then we also have your Queen of Cups and the Knight of Rods. Now, you know, the options could also be about moving too, and looking at your options. And it could have been about moving to a new place and manifesting what you want. But the King of Cups, or the Queen of Cups, and the Knight of Rods is moving forward. I would say that the Rods is energy moving forward, and it could be moving to a relationship. Or the Knight of Rods could be the relationship. I don't think it is, but you know, you're moving forward. And this is related to home and to relationships. So you have two fronts. You have the prosperity of the job, and then you also have the relationship thing. And the final outcome is your happy conclusion with the King of Cups. And look at that. This is your relationship, and there's your King of Cups, and it could be moving or relationship, but that's the final outcome. It's very good. So, transition, the only card that's really was the Five of Swords, or the Five of Pentacles crowning you, so there could have been some restrictions. You know, you had your tower behind you, so maybe it required some adjustment coming forward, and related to money, but you're able to, you know, you made the Justice card. You're looking at what you want, and you have the Two of Rods, and then you have the Two of Pentacles, and so you've been weighing your options. But you do have the options, and so it looks like good, because your final outcome is this. So Capricorn, things are turning around for you now after a period of stagnation. The Tower moment is behind you, which is very good, because that was a challenge. And your overall is moving into smoother waters. That's, you know, that's your card, moving forward. So let's pull some oracle cards for you and see the direction we're going. Nina, you're laying on the cards. Is that that's not a very good pillow for you. Okay, we're going to have wisdom of the oracle here. And angels and archangels and other guides, what do you have for Capricorn for this week? And angels and archangels, the spirit guides of the light. What is it you want Capricorn to know for this week? Thank you, thank you, thank you. Here we go. Okay. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, well, the first card is To the Sea. Then we have Higher Power. Yes, turning it over. Higher Power. And Between Worlds. So Between Worlds is between the seen and the unseen, I believe. It's number 3. Transition, not quite out of one situation and fully engaged in another. Temporary blindness, no man's land. It's Between the Worlds is where you must let go of the tendency to make assumptions. This is the time when you are unable to see what is ahead. cultivate curiosity and trust the process of change and growth. Yeah, this is where, you know, it's your new chapter. Then we have here to the sea, which is number 7. And I haven't pulled that up, so that's very good. To the sea, right here. Being in the flow, returning to source, recognizing how pieces fit together, a natural pattern of events. So, you know, it's between the two worlds, then being in the flow, the source, and here's your higher power. There's your source. So it's turning it over, manifesting. That's very clear as far as the order of that. Then we are going to pull, I think I'm going to pull an I Ching. This is my new oracle deck, the I Ching. We're going to pull a card for you here. And angels and archangels and spirit guides. So that's that you have for our Capricorn. And angels and archangels and spirit guides. Please show me what you have for our Capricorn. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay. Okay. Enthusiasm, number 16. Enthusiasm unleashes enormous creative energy. The effect is like powerful music that inspires great numbers of people, loosening constraints and sprouting new opportunities. The power of enthusiasm is best symbolized by music and dance. It's guided more by the heart than the head. Good fortune can follow when an enthusiastic leader is a person of strong character, one who is able to guide this positive energy towards a favorable destination. Enthusiasm in a personal relationship or in a group generates special electricity. For example, when the crowd at a music festival is charged up, the singers scale new heights in life. The shared experience of the moment becomes its own reward. And who is not in awe of thunder? Who would fail to fill their lungs with refreshing air in the aftermath of a cleansing rain? Arouse the passionate support of others when adjusting your ideas and plans to suit their needs. In this way, you can fill your sails with the mighty wind of popular support. To arouse others, redouble your dedication and dare to create an environment that is free of tension. Take joy in your work. Harness the power of song and dance in your own way. Oh, it's this way. There's the card. And I'm going to pull another card too. And this is for our Capricorn, angels and archangels. And let's pull the other card here for our Capricorn. Which one is it? This one, okay. There's 2, innocence and nourishment. Okay, 25 and 27. 25, innocence. Innocence implies a natural harmlessness and openness and pure intention unsullied by ulterior motives. The condition of innocence has less to do with age than with attitude. Innocence springs from a heart that remains open to joy and wonder. Innocence, when guided by a firm faith in what is just and balanced, brings supreme success. Naivete, on the other hand, proceeds blindly, unanchored by the ability to discern right from wrong, and can bring misfortune. The hallmark of innocence is a willingness to treat all creatures with compassion and respect. Those who possess a pure heart are best guided by their instincts and intuition. Thinking too much severs links with the guidance of the heart. Be wary of courses of action that require too much cleverness. So this is about your love. And then the other card is nourishment. Okay. Nourishment. Right here. Nourishment refers to more than just a healthy diet of food. This hexagram represents caregiving as well. Eating properly implies care of oneself. Providing healthy meals in the home implies caring for the family. The writer of a great book and the composer of an inspiring piece of music also provide nourishment to humanity in general by caring deeply and offering the fruits of their work to the world. You can know people by observing what they nourish in their own lives. Do they feed and care of their bodies? Do they cultivate their spirits, their intellects, their moral values? Do they nourish and care for those around them? If so, to whom do they favor their energies? The most successful people are temperate in eating and drinking, thinking and dreaming. They strengthen the world by maturing their higher self and then sharing with others. Pay heed to your thoughts and impulses, ignoring those that undermine a healthy and persevering attitude. A wise person is temperate in their consumption of food and drink, because being otherwise will only lead to discomfort and disease. The fact that temporary pleasure may precede discomfort does not influence a person of nature's mature character. In the same way, a wise person is discriminating in word and action, lest a desire for temporary advantage lead to pain for oneself or others. Enrich your character and you will nourish everyone around you in the best possible way. So that's taking care of yourself, self-love. You know, and if you don't want a relationship, have that relationship with yourself. And then I'm going to pull the Divine Beloved, 2 affirmation cards, and the meditation card. What is it we have for our Capricorn right now? Angels and Archangels. What is the card for our Capricorn right here? Fear. I release all fear. I invite you, Divine Beloved, to move through me in all ways, guiding my actions in every moment. Let me release all fear and feel unbridled openness in the new. Oh, okay, so new relationship. Be fearless. And beauty. I'm a spark of divinity. Change me, Divine Beloved, into one who knows without question my own beauty, worthiness, and desirability. Let me remember constantly who I am, love itself, in a temporary human form. Let me read this over. Change me, Divine Beloved, into one who knows without question my own beauty, worthiness, and desirability. Let me remember constantly who I am, love itself, in a temporary human form. And you know, you have all those love cards in your reading. That's why I wanted to read this twice to you. Okay. And then I'm going to, okay, this is Law of Positivism, and I'm supposed to pull a card for you for this. And what is it for Capricorn for this card? Angels and Archangels and Spirit Guides of the Light. This is the card you want Capricorn to see here. Here it is. I have an energetic body and the power to transform myself and my life. Okay. Then the 2 Louise Hay cards for your affirmation. And Angels and Archangels. And remember, if you're not a subscriber, please consider. It's free. And if you're interested in that $22 September special reading, send me an email. And about, like, if you order and pay today, you would have it by Sunday or Monday, the video. Angels and Archangels. The only delay is the download because the internet's really slow here. Angels and Archangels. What are the 2 cards for our Capricorn? Okay, we have 1 and 2. Okay. The first card, I trust the process of life. There is a rhythm and flow to life, and I am part of it. Life supports me and brings me only good and positive experiences. I trust the process of life to bring me my highest good. And the other card is, I am at peace with my age. Oh, isn't that interesting? I've not had this one before. Each age has its own special joys and experiences. I am always the perfect age for where I am in life. You know, and this is interesting with the love card. You know, there is no limit on love coming into your life, no age limit. So, you know, think about, you know, if you're thinking, oh, I'm too old, you know, that's what this card is about. I am at peace with my age. So love can come to you at any age. In fact, a little story, I was on a cruise, and I think, was it this one was it in South America, I think. And there was a man, a senior man, had a cane, and, or did he have a walker? Anyway, he was sitting there on a bench waiting for this lady, and I got a beautiful art picture there. And I assumed they'd been married for years, and that, you know, they were gray-haired, probably in their late 70s or 80s. And I said, well, you're waiting for your wife? He said, oh, no. He said, we're not married. But that was his girlfriend. And he said that they had met on the computer, and that, you know, they traveled together. She likes, you know, he buys her jewelry. That's what she likes. Not that she was wanting any, you know, it wasn't any, you know, she wasn't like wanting money from him. But I thought it was so cute that there they were, and they met on the computer, and they had found love in a relationship, regardless of how gray their hair was, regardless of how old they were. And it was through modern technology of the computer, and they had found love. So regardless of how old you are, or how young you are, there is no limit on what you can create. If you want a new career, you can create it. That's what this card is saying. So I so appreciate you, Capricorn. And until next time, Nina and I are sending you light and love from Portugal.